everyone. In our last lecture, we examined the tumultuous global financial crisis of 2008 and its enduring effects. Today, we are turning our attention to another major challenge looming over the global economy: climate change. Climate change, a present reality. Climate change is no longer a distant threat. It's here and it's already affecting economies worldwide. We are witnessing its impacts in various ways. Extreme weather events. We are seeing an increase in the frequency and intensity of extreme weather events like hurricanes, floods, droughts, and wildfires. These events cause widespread damage to infrastructure, crops, and livelihoods. Rising sea levels. As global temperatures rise, sea levels are also keeping up, threatening coastal communities and infrastructure. This can lead to displacement, property loss, and increased vulnerability to storm surges. Disruptions to agriculture. Changes in temperature and rainfall patterns are disrupting agricultural production, posing risk to food security and livelihoods in many regions. Water scarcity. Climate change is making water scarcer in many areas, leading to conflicts over water resources and hindering economic development. Health impacts. The changing climate contributes to the spread of infectious diseases, heat-related illnesses, and other health problems, placing additional strain on healthcare systems. The economic toll of climate change. The economic costs of climate change are already significant and are projected to escalate in the coming decades. The World Economic Forum estimates that by 2050, climate change could cost the global economy trillions of dollars. Climate change impacts various economic sectors. Agriculture. Crop yields are declining in many regions due to extreme weather events and changing growing conditions. This translates to higher food prices, food shortages, and economic hardship for farmers and consumers alike. Infrastructure. Roads, bridges, ports, and other infrastructure are vulnerable to damage from extreme weather events like floods and storms. Repairing and rebuilding this infrastructure is costly and can disrupt economic activity. Tourism. Climate change is affecting tourism patterns as extreme weather events and rising sea levels damage coastal areas and alter ecosystems. This can lead to job losses and economic decline in regions dependent on tourism. Insurance. The cost of insurance is on the rise as the frequency and severity of natural disasters increase, putting additional pressure on businesses and households. Charting a course forward. Addressing the economic consequences of climate change requires a multi-pronged approach. Mitigation. We need to reduce greenhouse gas emissions to slow down global warming and lessen its worst effects. This involves transitioning to renewable energy sources, improving energy efficiency, and adopting sustainable practices. Adaptation. Investing in infrastructure and technologies to adapt to changing climate and reduce vulnerability to its impacts is crucial. This includes building flood defenses, developing drought-resistant crops, and improving early warning systems for extreme weather events. International cooperation. Climate change is a global problem that requires global solutions. Countries need to work together to reduce emissions, share knowledge and resources, and support developing countries in their adaptation efforts. Investment in renewable energy. Transitioning away from fossil fuels towards renewable energy sources like solar and wind power is key to reducing emissions and creating new economic opportunities. The high stakes. The economic consequences of climate change are far-reaching and pose a significant threat to global prosperity, stability, and well-being.